Morning folks, Jack here, out for the morning walk. Starting at a decent time this morning. It's about 7.
Hey.
Good morning. And apparently the last couple videos I haven't shown enough potholes and political signs, politics signs for the election. So I'll make sure I try to get every one of them today. As you can see, it rained a lot last night. Come down in the buckets full. Only got one security with me today. Had a bunch with me yesterday. They all quit on me. Yeah, they're flooding these fields now. Morning. Avoid those potholes, but I'm gonna make sure I get them on camera. So my buddy Jim's at it again. I didn't have time to put a timely reaction video out because of life. Life happens here in the Philippines, guys. A lot of stuff going on the last couple days. So I wasn't timely. I'm not timely about my reaction to Jim's video. Oh, what's Jim talking about? What's he talking about now? Oh, if you don't know, Asian Adventures with Jim, he's attacked all the expats and tourists that go to Angeles City now. Apparently you're a lowlife, obese, alcoholic if you go to Angeles City. Not my words, guys. These are Jim's words. Because apparently his 84-year-old father was stationed back at Clark. And by the way, Jim, Clark is not Manila. He seems to get those two areas confused. Why? Because he's never been there. But he's speaking about it out of turn, of course. Knowing nothing about it. He's got to put his subject out. But yeah, they're a bunch of out of shape, low life, obese alcoholics there sitting at the bars in Angeles City. And that's all you people that live there and visit there. But he's got nothing against you guys. You're free to do what you want. It's legal. Okay, then why are you talking about it? Because it's not his lifestyle. It's yours. So one of the inconsistencies with Jim's story, Jim seems to want to compare topless bars and strip joints in Detroit to what's going on in Angeles City. Couldn't be further from the truth. But that's his comparison, guys. Hard to believe, but yeah, that's Jim for you. And then he gets all racist, talking about the doctors over in the Philippines. Bunch of fat old Indians. Not my words, guys, his words, not mine. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, but yeah, Jim's something else, man. He's since put 2 other videos out. Watched one of them right before the walk this morning, just to see if there's anything in there that I could talk about. Really, his last video wasn't about anything. This video, he's actually put out 2 videos without talking about his court case. But it's coming in his next video. He's got an update on his court case, but he didn't want to share it in today's video. But that update's coming tomorrow. So I can't wait for that one. Can't wait for that video. But so today he's only talking about lending people money and not to do it. He's again, with his stories, he's all over the place. You know, talk about friends in the U.S. He loaned money to $8,000, and he knew he wasn't going to get it back. $8,000 to a friend, not a family member, a friend, knowing you're not going to get it back. Smart decision? I think not. I think not. Yeah, just the inconsistencies with this guy's stories. And he's got a lot of them. Definitely has a lot of them. Boy, this canal is full. You can tell it rained last night because the water's all muddy. Yeah, so he just goes on and on about you guys in Angeles City. But he's not hating on you. Sure doesn't appear that way, Jim. Sure does appear that you are talking bad about him. You feel the mountain over there. Sorry, my buddy, no political signs or potholes to speak of at this minute. But I'm trying to find them. I'm getting up here though. I'm almost off this road, so we'll have some good potholes up here. Morning. Oh, got a plow out there. Got a plow out there working. Yeah, they've already started smoothing the fields over here. And what they'll do is they'll plow them dry, fill them, and they'll start a crop over there. They'll plow them, the field's dry, and then they'll fill them with water, and then they'll plow them again, and then they'll smooth them, and then they'll start planting. From what I've noticed so far. Not a sponsor, guys. No rice investments at all. So yeah, Jim just destroys all these people in Angeles City. And then what happens? Just as he's doing that, another vlogger from Angeles City comes on the scene. And supports everything Jim had to say. You want to check this guy out? Jungle Man Adventures. He's only got a few videos right now. Oh my. But this is a low-life expat just coming on the scene here in Angeles City. Jungle Man Adventures. And I've heard this name several times before. I don't know where. Probably in comments, because apparently his channel is brand new. But if y'all remember, a couple years back there was another vlogger in Angeles City that didn't stay on the scene very long. Expat King, I think he went by. Black man with the afro who would interview all the working girls and show you the freelance areas, and who's just a degenerate in that area. He didn't last long because everybody jumped on him. Even the regular expat bloggers up there don't want to see guys like this in Angeles City. And some of them led the charge, Philly included, to get him banned from the Philippines. And I think his channel got demonetized pretty shortly. He was only on the scene for a couple months. Yeah, I think it was Expat Kings. Expat Kings or King. Yeah, he didn't stay long. And this guy is just following in his footsteps. His latest one, what I watched yesterday, he's interviewing a bar girl. And we're talking prices and all this, and what if they did that, what if they did this. It's just a low life stuff. He won't be on the scene very long. They only had 200 and some subscribers. So this is his way to get clicks and views and subscribers, huh? But yeah, I mean, come on. Any vlogger in the Angeles area, you don't even have to talk. Just walk through town and collect videos and put them out. You don't even have to say 2 words and you'll be monetized in a month. And then he's saying, well, it wasn't about him. He was asking prices and everything else for his customers, of course. One of those guys again. For his customers. Let me get past this. Morning. Good morning. Thought I missed some. Oh, got some political signs there, my buddy. Politician signs. Don't want you to miss them. And that's all I include in my videos. Would you rather see me or this area? Morning. I think my viewers would rather see the area that I'm in as it changes from crop to crop. Yeah, so going back to the story, like I said, he's blowing into the field. That's one big pothole out there, isn't it? Uh-oh, we do some dam repairs, some berm repairs here. Unless that's meant to be, which it might be. Yeah, so now he's talking to this woman about her prices and everything else. Like I said, what a degenerate. Asking her to stand up and so he can get a profile of her entire body. Just low life degenerate YouTube in there. So then he goes in, oh, I don't do it, but no, because I have 2 daughters. Like, really? I have 2 daughters there, Jungle Man? And do you hope that they watch these videos? Watch my daddy on YouTube. Would they be proud? I would hope not. But again, that's just me. Like I said, Jim talking about it, and then 2 days later, this guy comes out and just supports his entire theory. So unbelievable what you run into here. They said just to build your channel, dude, that's what you got to do. But I've gotten a lot of hate mail lately because I'm pointing out these hypocrites and lowlifes here in the Philippines. A lot of hate mail from their defenders. So bring it on, guys. I can ban you and hide you just as well as I have the others. Bring it on. That's what Jim said. You know, he did this video about Angeles just so he could get the comments and stir up trouble. He said, I don't know what his real thoughts are. This guy out there getting ready to spread the rice crops or the rice fields. But yeah, he's just doing it for clicks and views too. Just to stir up controversy. But he's the all-ever expert. He lived here 15 months, guys. 15 months before he had to run and dodge the police and get out of country for this pending court case that never seems to end. And as I said in one of my last videos about him, guess what, guys? I asked that question, is he really coming back with this court case pending? And now that's up in the air. But hopefully we'll find out tomorrow. I don't think I'll provide any more updates on him. You can go and watch him yourselves. If that's what he wants. He wants the clicks and views. So go out there and watch him yourselves, guys. I'm sick of talking about him. But yeah, he's even questioning whether or not he's going to be able to come back to the Philippines. But that's all right, because he can just, his wife has a passport, so they can just go to Thailand or go to Vietnam like he's always talking about but never doing. Or bring his wife to the US, because he couldn't do it during the pandemic. He couldn't apply for his, what is it, I-113, I think that's what Lynn got. After you get married. Which only took about, we did it in Japan, so it only took about 4 or 5 months, I think, to get our I-113 so we could travel to the US to get our green card. But this guy can't do it in 6 years. Stop for the truck here. Morning. Yeah, he couldn't do it in 6 years. But again, guys, that's Jim. That's Jim for you. But he's honest. He'll tell you the truth, except where he's lying. Which is often, even in his latest videos, because he's done everything in the Philippines. And guess what, guys? Now he's promoting his wife's channel. Like, we haven't seen that before either. His wife has a channel. Go out there and watch that. Wow. Imagine that. His wife has a channel. All right. Good morning. Morning. Another field being plowed here. Hopefully this is what most of my viewers come to watch, and not these as you guys would call them rant videos. I only attack the failed expats who don't take care of their obligations as supporting their children over here. Santa Claus. Or their failed business adventures. Jim. So many of them over here.
Good morning, friends.
Hey, good morning. Here's more potholes. Make sure I get close-ups of these. Maybe I'll even make that my thumbnail. Potholes. Now if I can just get a pothole and a political sign, an election sign in the same photo. We'll try, but People are just reusing these signs and they're going away. Yeah, we had some torrential rains last night. Better view of the mountains. I don't see any political signs up on the mountains though. Damn. I'm trying to please my viewers. And I see some of my haters out there in the morning. See some of my haters with their random comments defending. They're out there in pro-life travelers videos defending him and his actions when other people complain about what he's doing here over here in the Philippines. Now I'm like, man, now I know where you came from. Only makes sense. Yeah, hey. Getting a little close, buddy. Bye-bye. That's what I'm talking about. It's one of the fields that's been smoothed. They'll start planting here. Be one of the first fields planted. Rice, guys, not a sponsor. And I had one hater come on and tell me I look like I'm gonna be dead in 1 or 2 years. 1 or 2 years, guys, that's all I got left. Oh man, what a shame. I can only do this one or 2 more years. Thanks for the information. I should just stop walking now. I should just stop staying in shape. I know what I do. I move to Angeles and become an alcoholic and sitting around in a bar chair, just like Jim wants us to. And I think I'll keep doing what I do. So you want to start a YouTube channel? Good on you. Wait for the comments, guys. You're gonna enjoy them. You're gonna enjoy the comments for sure. Just 2 weeks ago when we got back from the US, all these fields were unplowed, nothing happening since the last harvest back in March or early April. Now life has returned to the barangay. Look what I found. Dun dun dun. Here we go. Where's my subscriber at? Give me a thumbs up on the political poster. Give me a shout out for the potholes. And you know it's rice growing season when you start seeing these on the side of the road everywhere. Can't see the mountains in the foreground there because of the cloud. Might get some early rain today. Rain almost took out our tarp yesterday. Here's another one. Rice growing season. Start to see these things on the road. That was under repair. Hey, good morning. Wait for this gentleman to make his turn. All right. Morning. I don't see too many Filipinos with full beards like that. Grows a much better beard than I ever could. Start to shut this one down. We're almost done. I'm gonna put the camera away and keep walking now. Morning. Lynn's garden in the background there.